Over the next 4 days, right here on Front Row Tampa Bay, we'll be doing a series of leadership spotlights. These are going to be conversations with our top business leaders to find out why they think that Tampa Bay provides so many business opportunities. Our first spotlight of the week is with Dave Pizzo, President and CEO of Florida Blue. Welcome, good to see you again.
Thank you, Kathy. Great to be here.
Now tell me about the new name, Florida Blue.
We're excited about a name change that we've recently undertaken for our company. In April, we launched our new name, Florida Blue, and we think it more reflects the consumer market and the face of Florida. We're a Florida-based company, and we thought by emphasizing Florida much more, we're more memorable, easy to know, and get to know.
Florida Blue, with its new name, has emphasized accessibility and affordability, as so many people in this economic downturn have been losing their insurance. So accessibility and affordability. Talk to those two
Yeah,
points.
those are a couple of things, and I'm going to add one more to that: quality. We're really focusing on three things: accessibility of care. Do we have access through our products to the right physicians, hospitals, etc.? Quality. Do our members have access to the right quality and know what the quality is? And also the cost. As we know, healthcare has gotten fairly expensive, so we're really working hard to enable people to get the quality they need at a cost they can afford.
The whole idea, I think, is really interesting. As I drive down West Shore in Tampa, across from the mall, is this Florida Blue retail center, like a customer service center. This is kind of a new trend. Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's actually one of the most exciting things we've done over the last few years. The Florida Blue Retail Center opened about 2 years and about 3 months ago. The first of its kind in the nation was open on West Shore Boulevard.
And what do you got going on in there?
And basically, I like to say, I'll give Apple a little plug. It's kind of like an Apple store for healthcare. That individuals
An Apple store for healthcare,
yes.
Really?
If individuals who don't get their coverage through a group employee policy can come and buy policies, and they can meet with one of our excellent agents in there to buy individual policies. But more important, any one of our members who carry our Florida Blue identification card can come in for coaching, counseling. If they want to have a service question, they can deal with somebody in person. And one of the really cool things, Kathy, is that we have nurses on staff that'll do free health risk assessments for our members.
Really?
And then help educate them about options to improve their health care if they'd like to do that.
So it is like the Genius Bar at Apple.
Very much so, yeah. We name things differently, but it's very much like that. And in fact, we open it to the public. Once a month, we'll do free screenings on a Saturday. As many people can come from Tampa, we'll accommodate for free healthcare screenings.
This is so much different than it used to be to buy insurance, especially a lot of folks are not getting it through their employer. Florida Blue, just a graphic here to tell a little more about it. One of Florida's largest employers, obviously. 6,500 of its nearly 7,500 employees located in the state, serving more than 8 million people across the U.S. and earned the CEO Cancer Gold Standard TM accreditation on February 1st. So a big organization, a very big organization.
Yeah, so we've been around for a long time, about 70 years, and we feel we're really part of the Florida community. Again, another reason why we changed the name is that Florida is our home base. We're everyone's neighbor's friend, and we have a vested interest in helping improve the health of the community. In fact, well, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, talk to me about your personal involvement in the community, because you moved to Florida from someplace else.
Yes.
So what was appealing about coming here?
I moved from New Jersey in 1997, and Florida became home right away. My wife, family, we all love living here. I lived up in the Jacksonville area for 11 of those years, and now down in Tampa for 4, and just love it. Raised my kids here. We found the educational systems to be great, and lots to do, the weather, but a great environment to grow up in. People really care about this community that we found, and I'd say that very much for Tampa Bay too.
Is it easy to recruit Florida Blue employees to come work in Florida?
Yeah, I think that the answer is yes. And in fact, Tampa Bay is one of the areas that we're finding a lot of professionals, if they're going to move to Florida, want to move to. A lot of nurses and physicians and high-tech IT folks really want to be in the Tampa Bay area. And I think that says a lot about our market.
And I know you've done a lot of community and civic activities. I want to just mention one because I think it's kind of interesting to the point of this week. And you are on the host committee for the Super Bowl coming to Jacksonville. So in terms of party planning for a Super Bowl, the RNC convention, what are you seeing?
I think this is much more complex. I think I think we've done Super Bowls here a few times, Jacksonville one time, so that was an experience.
Yes.
But it seems like there's a lot more prep work years ahead for the RNC. And it's amazing to see the community come together and really rally around such an important event.
And so what other civic organizations are you involved in? I know you really like working in the community here. What else do you do?
Yeah, I do. It's actually, Tampa Bay is one of the most welcoming parts of the state, I believe. So coming into the market was very easy to get assimilated and involved. But I'm involved through this organization, the Tampa Bay Partnership, on the Board of Governors, the Tampa Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, United Way, on the executive committee for MOSI, the Museum of Science and Industry, and a few others. But that's where I spend most of my time.
Really, I love it that you're so involved. That's just really great.
I mean, it's part of the fabric of our company. We really, truly believe that our employees need to be engaged in the community, and we're involved. We take a lot of our profits. We're a not-for-profit mutual company. We're not publicly traded. So Florida Blue is able to take some of our profits and put them back into the community in various ways, and that enables us to support local organizations, educational institutions, and many others.
Florida Blue started a Multicultural Advisory Council.
Yes.
So tell me about that.
Yes, we've really been focusing on diversity and the multicultural markets, I'd say over the last 10 years, but most recently, I think one of the most innovative things we've done is establish the Multicultural Advisory Council, and we have 9 leaders from around the state that work in various industries. And for example, Rhea Law, who I think is on next, is on our Multicultural Advisory Council, and it really engages us in policies, programs. We share our strategy with them, but we really want their input on whether we're heading in the right direction, and we want to learn from these great organizations that have done so well in those markets themselves.
Last question, what are some of what do you see as the biggest opportunity for business growth and the advantages here in Tampa Bay that you want the rest of the world to know?
I think this is a great market where people really come together. There are a lot of significant universities and educational institutions here. We have a lot of high-tech industries. For example, one of the medical device industry is very strong in this area. There's a good culture here of improvement, wanting to do better, and I think sometimes we just don't get the publicity that Tampa Bay deserves. We're a large market, growing, energetic, we've got great people, and we really come together for important things. And this is a great community to do business. I know that a lot of our elected officials and organizations are making it easier to do business here through permitting, things like that. But it's a great place to do business, and it's a wonderful place to live and raise a family.
Dave Pizzo, good to have you in our community.
Great, thank you,
Thanks for
Kathy.
joining us on Front Row Tampa Bay.